Hey, so I heard that you are trying to sell more copies of your book. All right, so stay tuned because I got you. All right, so listen. If you are trying to sell more copies of your book, there are a few things that you need to do, but listen, I'm just gonna give you five of my top methods, five things that I do personally for myself and that I preach to my clients to do. And guess what? They see results all the time. Okay, so the first thing I would say is if you're trying to increase your sales, if you're trying to sell more book copies, then you really need to step up your content. What do I mean? If I go on your page right now, please be honest. Please be honest. Let me know in the comments. Please be honest. Am I going to see a bunch of sales flyers? Am I going to see your book cover over and over? Am I going to see, oh, we got a holiday sale? Not saying that anything is wrong with these things, right? However, is that what's filling your whole feed, your whole timeline, your social media? That should not be so. What I want you to do is I want you to apply this method, right? I want you to start putting out content that either teaches, educates, entertains. And the best type of content you can put out is content that not just entertains people, but also educates them and teaches them something. And it doesn't even have to be that deep, y'all. It could just be you taught them the process of how you overcame a certain struggle you had, right? And then your book goes into depth and explain this process even more, right? So this is what you're doing when you post content that's relatable, content that's educational, and content that is valuable, right? You are nurturing your target audience. So you're nurturing that person that would want to buy a copy of your book, but are kind of unsure, right? Because they're just like, well, how do I know that this book is going to be good? How do I know it's not just going to be another book that claims to talk about this and it doesn't really talk about what it's supposed to talk about, right? So you want your social media, you want when you go places, you want your, you want your brand, you want yourself to be known as someone that's in this type of field, right? So having a clear content strategy, making sure that you know like the type of content you're posting, you have clear call to actions. I'm not even going to get too deep in this because if you guys need help on this, let me know and I'll walk you through the process. I'll share some resources that I have to kind of help you, but your content is key. I've helped my authors make hundreds in sales, sell hundreds of copies of their book just from the content that they put out, right? So they don't even have to step outside their door. They're just putting out amazing content, getting people excited, getting people like building that hype before you even launch the book. And even when the book is out, you continue the hype. There's different things you can do. Content can also include social proof. So maybe people that have purchased your book, you have them share a picture and different things like that. But don't get caught up in that either. Don't let your whole timeline be pictures of people like, here's my book. Like, no, come on now. Let's switch it up a little bit. But all right, let me go to the next thing. Because I'll be here all day. Okay. Another thing that you want to do if you want to increase your book sales is you can do a giveaway. Y'all like to do giveaways? Do y'all like to win giveaways? I sure do. I always win giveaways. And I always say that, and that's why I always win. So do a book giveaway, right? So maybe you can give away a book. Maybe you can also give away a little gift card or give away some type of merchandise that goes with your book, right? So something that I have, let me show y'all real quick. I can't even get it. I can't even get it. But let me see if I have anything else that I can show y'all. Oh yeah, I do. So something that I was giving away with my book was I was giving away this bookmark, right? I was giving away this bookmark. It had my information. It had my website. It had my social media. It had all that good stuff, right? So something you could give away something with your book, right? And now make sure you do the giveaway requirements. Make sure you have giveaway requirements that benefits you, right? So maybe like they have to share the image, they have to tag you, maybe they have to follow your page in order to enter, right? This increases your following. This gets people interested. They're able to share your book in front of their friends and their followers, right? So this increases your exposure. A lot of times we don't make sales because we don't have exposure. So if you're getting that exposure through different ways, and I'm going to tell you some other ways you can get more exposure to increase your book sales. If you're getting that exposure, then that helps your sales because more people, right, they're finding out about you, right? So giveaways is just one thing. And giveaways has actually helped me get sales. And guess what? Another thing giveaway does is you're able to see, right, the people that are in your friends list that haven't purchased your book yet, right? But if they share and they enter this giveaway, guess what? They're probably interested in your book, but maybe they just didn't want to buy it for whatever reason. Maybe they didn't have enough money, whatever it is. But guess what? Here's something you can do. You can follow up with each person that entered into your giveaway. You can thank them. Thank you guys so much for entering. And guess what? Offer them a little discount code. Maybe 2%, not 2. Maybe 10% off, maybe 15% off, right? Have you guys done anything like that? Let me know in the comments. But really following back, I think there's power in the follow-up, and sometimes we lose sight of that. So if someone took their time out to share your page, to enter this giveaway, maybe they know someone, or maybe it's themselves, that can benefit from your book. So go ahead and just follow up, thank them, and maybe give them a free shipping code, or maybe a 10% off code, or 20% off, something like that, whatever you can afford to do, right? So that's just one thing I would recommend. Excuse me. I would also recommend, so another way to build your exposure and to sell more copies of your book is to attend local events. Literally, my client just told me the other day, she was like, yeah, I exceeded my goal. I attended the pop-up shop the next day after my launch event, and I sold over 50 copies, because her goal was to sell 50 copies, because she literally just launched the book. And I was just like, wow, really? So let me tell you, don't sleep on these strategies that I'm giving you. You have to sometimes come out of your comfort zone, right? So go to local events, local pop-up shops, and bring your book. Set up a table and bring your book, right? And make sure you're not being afraid to network with people, right? So if people don't walk up to your table, maybe you could possibly walk around and greet people and whatnot when there's time for you guys to connect. But definitely bringing your books to local events, to pop-up shops, things of that nature can really help increase your book sales, because people see you in person. A lot of times people don't want to pay for shipping either. So if you tell your followers, hey, I'm going to be here, stop by, I'm going to have some goodies for those who come and just support whatnot, and on your table, you want to have things that are going to cause people to stop, right? So something that I always have on my table, I have some candy, right? Because sometimes people, they belly talk to them, right? So have some candy on your table, have some mint, something, some gum, something that will allow people to stop, maybe it's free water bottle, whatever you want to do, but something that will allow them to stop and attend these events, y'all. Attend these events. So sometimes they may be charged, sometimes they may not be charged, but go on Eventbrite, check out some local events that you guys can attend. I would also say something you can do is, like, if you see something coming up, right? So let's say, everybody's doing this vision board party and stuff like that at the beginning of the year. You can take that approach. You can go ahead and plan your own vision board party, or you can maybe plan a New Year's party. Do something different. Have an event, right? Have an event that's surrounded that surrounds the topic of your book. So it surrounds what your book is all about, right? Have this event and invite people. Maybe you can make it even free, and maybe you could do VIP tickets where you have different perks, where it includes like free food, or maybe it even includes like a copy of the book or an ebook copy. However you want to do it, but get people in the doors, however you can do it, and have your book there, right? So that people can see, for people that have not purchased yet, oh, okay, let me go get it, right? So there's different types of events you guys can host. You can host networking events. You can host, maybe it's your birthday. Maybe you want to have books on hand, whatever you want to do, but plan and be strategic and have some type of event that surrounds the topic of your book, and that could get some people to, purchase your book in person. If you want to increase your sales, listen. This is number 5. If you want to increase your sales, something you need to do is provide perks. Listen, provide perks for the people, right? So when I was doing my pre-order, my very first book, I did for the first 20 people who pre-ordered, to push them and make them like, go ahead, order real quick. For the first 20 people, I gave them a bookmark, a customized thank you note that had my logo. I think I gave them a sticker. I gave them a lot of stuff, right? And then I also did, for the first 20 people, you guys will be entered into an Amazon gift raffle, right? Everybody loves Amazon, right? Everybody shops from Amazon. So that's something that I did to kind of show them, I really appreciate you. Here's some perks. Here's some things that you can do. You can also do something that I teach my clients to do, y'all. I'm giving you some free game. People like to be recognized, right? So let's say you got your first 10 and you do a shout out you do like a shout out post on social media, right? And you just thank you, Christina, Eric, Latoya. You just shout these people out for ordering my book and being one of the first 20 people. I really appreciate you, right? There's 5 more stops left. I would love to shout you out, something like that, right? And then people kind of be like, oh, this works. I had someone that did that one time, and I had someone say, oh, why my name is not on there? You know I'm going to buy it. And I'm just like, okay, but you didn't buy it yet. So people like to see that recognition, right? They feel like, ooh, they feel good inside, like, oh, okay. And then it also promotes that FOMO, right? Y'all know what FOMO is? Fear of missing out. It also promotes that, right? So I want to encourage you to follow these 5 methods, right? Follow these 5 methods and let me know if you follow all 5 and you don't get any sales from that. Then let me know, because maybe I need to work with you. Maybe I'll give you a free coaching session just to work with you and see what other methods we can come up with, y'all, because I have a whole bucket of methods and strategies that work. Because listen, I believe that if you spend time writing this book, you put all this time and this effort into this product, then guess what? You should be getting those sales. You should be reaching those people. You should be selling your books to those people that need it, right? So that's all I got right now. I said I'm only going to give you 5. I'm not giving y'all any more. But if you guys are interested in learning more, you can always connect with me. Always go on reachingwhileteaching.com. Check us out and follow us on Instagram at reachingwhileteaching. But that's all I got. I hope that these were helpful. Let me know in the comments. Were these helpful? Let me know. Y'all be blessed and happy holidays.